Ta-da! Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to Ask Auntie Dee with Dee Kelly and PA Madge.
Hello, boys and girls.
You liking our new banner? We've got a few banners, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little mess about because we've gone all
Technical.
no, is it technical?
Technophobes. No.
We've gone all technically something
Minded.
because
We'll just go with that.
we are now streaming direct to you via Facebook Live and the Balls to Cancer YouTube channel. Yay! Do you know why that popped up? Little bit of blingy fresh there, whoever blingy fresh is. You might have to keep an eye on the comments for a minute, Madge, because when I've got my... She's on the tablet of terror. No, I don't want you blingy fresh.
No, we don't want to be listening.
So I'm just having a look now to see where we're streaming live on YouTube.
On YouTube?
I can't actually see it, but hey ho. So, how is everybody? Who have we got in? We've got CJ White in. All right, Chris. Oh, Isabel, you're in early. Hello. The boss is in, and the beautiful Paul Harold is in. Where have you been? Haven't seen you for a couple of weeks.
Stevie's in.
Stevie's in, and I did laugh today, to be fair, and I'll tell you why, Madge. You know, the Balls to Cancer YouTube channels just said good evening. I think they're showing off now. You know, poor Stevie, God bless him. You know, the one who never wins anything.
Yeah.
I did actually laugh because, and I didn't mean to laugh because that was probably a bit rude, but that's just me, innit? Stevie won the second Balls to Cancer chocolate raffle.
Oh.
For the bonus ball, yes.
Oh, that's good.
So a massive, massive thank you to Joe Bolton from Sugar Rush, who's donated some chocolate hampers that Balls to Cancer are raffling off. £2 a number, and it's for the bonus ball. So please watch, keep an eye out for Balls to Cancer social media pages, and you can have a little go on our raffle. So there you go. Let me have a look at some. I'm all bannered out. I have been having a little practice, but look, what about this one?
Leslie Marshall's in. I's in as well.
Ta-da. And you can also, I love these banners. I'm going to say, you know, the boss will probably be absolutely pooping himself soon because we can create our own banners, and I don't think he'll know,
quick, take our admin rights off her, quick.
Yeah, Madge is shouting, quick, take her admin rights off her. I'm going to have an absolute field day at this. Jingle your balls. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, you can also donate £3. All you have to do is text the word balls to 70085. You know what?
Right under your chin.
It's right under my chin. I do. I need a pillow, don't I? What was I going to say to you? I'm
having a senior moment.
I'm having a senior moment. This is my audition for children in need. Text balls. No, I'd never abandon me balls to cancer.
Stevie's watching us on his TV. Huh?
Oh, see, because remember, Heidi did that the once. Do you remember? She watched us on the TV. Yeah, it's one of them where you plug in one of them.
You just don't need to plug anything in.
Oh, see.
Well, now you have a new phone, you'll be able to do it.
See, guys.
Let's not try it tonight, though.
No, let's not try it at all. Me and technology, my new phone. Now, oh my God, I had an absolute. I completely annoy Madge all the time, so do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of them ones. Let's have a little look what we got.
Heidi's made a comment.
Yeah, Heidi makes loads of comments.
Look, seeing your throwback photos this week. How cute were we?
Oh, do you know what it was? We were cute, and then it all obviously went wrong.
Speak for yourself, yeah.
We were cute, so then we just ended up becoming brutal. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It was Gerard, believe it or not. He went on one.
Literally.
Yeah, he went on one, didn't he? And oh, that's better. You can see me pretty face. And started digging out, all me old stuff and rooting through old photos. But obviously, with Gerard digging through stuff, he never puts things away. So my house was wrecked, absolutely wrecked. Hello, beautiful Teresa. See, she's calling us Dangerous Dee and Naughty Madge.
You probably have that right.
You probably do have it right, to be fair. Beautiful Leslie, hello. Paul is. Are you serious? The reason Paul hasn't tuned in for the last couple of weeks is because he's bought himself a keyboard and he's teaching himself to play John Legend's All of Me.
Oh, I like that song.
Yeah, we'll have to have you on one night, Paul, and you'll have to
Special
give us
guest.
Special guest. Get a couple of sherries down your neck. And get a couple of sherries down your neck, Paul, and then we'll have a edition if you don't mind.
Christmas Eve special.
Yeah, Christmas Eve special, Paul, playing John Legend, All of Me on his keyboard. Beautiful Mary, oh God bless you, Mary Diggins, who's still tuning in. I hope you're okay. You and the family are okay, Mary. Obviously, I know how crappy it can be at this time of year. Full stop. But obviously, it was our Paul's funeral last week, and hopefully he's tuning in. He's tuning in, sitting around the old Heaven TV with me mum and me dad, and loads of other beloveds that we've lost, and saying, what the heck is she warbling on about now?
Who gave her the show?
Yeah, who gave her a show where she can chat poop for a whole hour? Oh, my dad would be hilarious, wouldn't he? It'd be absolutely hilarious. So yes, so once again, guys, I'd like to welcome you all to our Thursday edition of Ask Auntie Dee. Well, it's the only edition we have. It's the only edition.
Night time coming 2021.
Yeah. Never know, we could be coming at you on a Tuesday. No, we don't give the bosses any ideas, do we? So it's always Thursday, our edition of Ask Auntie Dee. On the Balls to Cancer Facebook Live and the Balls to Cancer YouTube channel streaming live right now. A massive, massive thank you to tonight's show sponsors, Bobby Dazzler Attire, and you can drop them a follow as well on social media. All social medias, the whole world's on social media. I love social media. Do you love it, Madge?
Love it. Overjoyed.
She's one of these that's obsessed with sending people news articles.
Only you. You're the only one. You're the only one who wants to know numbers.
I don't want to know nothing, Mad. Oh, I get news articles on everything. Different coloured cream eggs or everything.
Gotcha.
I just wake up in the morning. I've got like about 1 million news articles from all around the world. Madge going, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Well, I have now. Oh dear, don't make me laugh. Matt Bride's in tonight. He didn't even win on the winner spinner last week. And there was only two of them on the winner spinner. Two names on the winner spinner, and Matt Bride didn't win. What can I say? But I've noticed he's got another obsession.
Yeah.
With them Percy pigs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say one with starting with a K.
No, that's his first one, but he's developed, I'm proud of him because he's actually developed another obsession.
Maybe drop one before pick another one up.
Percy pigs. Oh, Matt Bride is obsessed with
we got done over by Percy Pig once.
Do you know, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, I tell you.
I won't be making that mistake next week.
No, we won't. We went to me and Madge, we don't frequent posh supermarkets very often because we've been banned from most of them, if I'm honest with you. But we kind of bypassed security the one day and snuck into a big brand with an and in the middle. And the boss is in it. Oh my God! Yeah. We popped into Mark and Sue's. Never bought that one. Mark and Sue's expensive supermarket. And I had flashbacks to like these Percy pigs. And I was trying to tell Madge all about them because I don't think you'd heard about them, Madge.
Percy pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had ya?
Yeah, we have them in Ireland.
Oh, do you have them in Ireland?
That third world.
Oh, apparently they have them in Ireland as well. There's me thinking they only had Londis on Super Value. There are other Irish supermarkets available. Yeah, so me being clever, decided to grab all these Percy pigs, got home, and they weren't even Percy pigs, were they?
No.
They were Percy pigtails.
They weren't the same.
They definitely weren't. They definitely weren't the same. They were horrible. So yeah, won't be going back into Mark and Sue's shop very soon. Good evening, beautiful Elaine Lana. Yeah, do you know it was Elaine? Oh, Elaine, God bless you. No, she's not in trouble. I'll tell you something. I thought the police were raiding my house about an hour ago. Again.
Joke.
You're such a lie. Yeah, you drink it too. Out your balls to cancer mug. Yeah, so anyway, so I thought the police were raiding my house and I could see through the glass bit in the door this like red laser and I thought, oh my God, it's the SWAT team. Yeah. I thought, what's my son done now? Because obviously I'm really well behaved and stuff and I'd never ever do anything. Oh, there's my mate Richie on the telly. Richie Anderson, I'm so proud of you. I love you to bits. He took part in our Balls to Cancer You'll Never Walk Alone video. Oh, we got another one coming for you soon. Anyway, I've gone off course, haven't I?
You have, Elaine.
Yeah, so obviously, I could see these red lights flashing through and I thought, oh my God, I hope there's not a red dot on me. You know how you see when you're watching these American programs. And I thought SWAT, but then again I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind if a bit of Hondo pulled up at my door. You know what I'm saying? And I opened the door and I got thrust this big box, and it was a beautiful bouquet of flowers, a lovely Christmas present. But I was going to message you after the show, Elaine, because it said, what it had to say, and it said from Elaine, and it definitely wasn't Kev. So I don't know what name they put on it, but it definitely weren't Kev. So that bit threw me a little bit. But oh, God bless you, Elaine. Thank you so much for my flowers. They're beautiful. Yeah. My banner disappeared. I thought someone's going to be panicking a little bit now. Wow. She's playing with her banners. But yeah, some little information down the bottom about checking out the website and things and checking out our merchandise. All you have to do is visit ballstocancer.com. So there you go. What's crack-a-lacking?
You can watch YouTube direct from your TV, Dee.
I can watch YouTube on my TV. I
know I can. The Balls to Cancer one while we're online.
Come on.
Yeah, of course we can. Oh, please. I'm telling you, can someone buy her an online social media course for Christmas?
I don't think we'd want to...
see ourselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see myself on the
Put it on for the laugh.
I don't know about you guys. Do you know something? I've never ever watched anything on I've never watched anything that I've been in on the Army Hubby's in. Fitzy's in. My Fitzy's in. Hey, Fitzy, how are you? You missing me yet?
You can have her.
You can have me. Yeah, anyone can have me. No, I'm joking. I'll only sell myself to the highest bidder. It's got to be done, doesn't it? It's that day and age. Diane, lovely Diane's in, whose birthday it was on Tuesday. Teresa Brazil
is in the house.
And my gin loving Laura Sutton, she's in as well. Nice to see you back, Laura. I wonder, does she have a gin? You got a gin in your hand, Laura? Well, do you know what you need to do? Nip over to ballstocancer.com, buy yourself a Balls to Cancer mug. They're really sturdy because this one's lasted me now about
a couple of months now.
Good couple of months now.
Just keep it that way.
Yeah. And fill it with gin, and then you can watch us and just pretend you're drinking tea.
There's a question for Ask Auntie Dee.
Go on then.
How'd you break your phone?
I honestly don't know how I broke my phone. Well, I kind of do.
Go on, share it.
Shall I tell them? Oh,
share it.
Right. Shall I tell them how I broke my phone?
Yeah, you better.
Okay.
Because you've sort of half doubted yourself now.
Right, what happened was I'm really upset because...
Why are you upset? It was old.
Yeah, it was old. I've had this little phone, right, and I've had it for probably about 4 or 5 years, which is good for me. Now, obviously, you guys know I'm absolutely useless when it comes to new technology. Oh, no, Madge.
Beyond useless.
Beyond useless. Anyway, me and our Madge were driving around the country, as we do. No, as we do. We just go anywhere. And you know I'm not going to cut a long story short, so don't even ask.
Get a cup of tea, people.
Wow, yeah, get a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. So we were absolutely shattered because we'd done all our do-gooding and stuff, as you do.
We've done all our do-gooding.
I meant for the day.
We're like busybodies.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean. I don't mean we're done with doing do-gooding. Do you know what I mean? I mean we were done for the day, do-gooding and being nosy. And no, we're never nosy. So we were done for the day. And I kind of thought to myself, oh, I kind of don't want to go home and cook. So I persuaded Madge to take me to a local drive-through. Yeah, anyway, so we went to this local drive-through and I ordered, what did I order? A double gravy bucket of something without naming. A double gravy bucket of something.
Chicken.
Well, that just gives it away. Are we allowed to say
You haven't said the title.
Right. Anyway, so I'm still there and I'm social media in blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, Madge throws this bucket of chicken at me. Because you did.
Well, I always trying to drive at the same time.
Yeah, I understand you were trying to drive. So she's trying to drive, but because I was sending a message, there was a delay in me taking this bag of chicken off Madge. So she just threw it at me. So I thought, oh, so I'm being attacked by a bag of chicken and threw my phone in my handbag. And I reckon my phone hit a key or
a bunch of keys.
Or a sweet. Because I had a couple. I don't know if you know.
So you were trying to burn off us.
Great big, they're like massive round. They're like jawbreakers, but they're mints. So obviously when I got in the house then and I went to make a phone call, I thought, oh, there's something on my phone. So I'm trying to like scratch it off my phone. Not really realising it was a great big scratch and it's spread all down my screen. So that'll teach me for sneaking in on
chicken.
Yeah, and I only went there because Caitlin wasn't at home. And I thought I could have some sneaky chicken without Caitlin here because Caitlin is obsessed with bloody chicken. She really is, you know. Yeah. So what you're thinking to our little messages down the bottom of the screens then, please support the cause, let everybody know, fill them all in. I know you do you know what I mean? You fill everybody in on the amazing stuff that Balls to Cancer does. So Madge,
Heidi wants to know, is there any news on the late night edition? Could be a Christmas special, she said.
See, I don't know, you know. There's been, we haven't actually spoken to the powers that be. But I definitely would love to do a late night edition.
Yeah.
Just trying to think who we could get on it.
You don't need anyone on it.
Of course I need someone on it. I can't talk to you for an hour.
You can talk to the people.
Yeah, I can talk to this lot, can't I?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
You can put them on.
Take call. I'm going to put them on loudspeaker, but everyone has ended up with that.
They can like come into a live. They can request to be in a live.
People can request to come into a live.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I've not just told you. I'm bloody useless. Yeah. You see Janet.
Yes, hello Janet.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Every story that comes out of my mouth is a long story. But there's no such thing as a short story. Not in my eyes anyway. See, you lot have been so rude to me. But then I just have a look and I see my beautiful Andy Conway's on.
Oh, did you see his comments? We've been there this week.
Which one am I on?
Oh God, how many is he?
I've missed loads. She always thinks she's on WM and not allowed to advertise.
Oh, I've missed that one.
But you know, Andy, I don't think I am on here though. I don't know, am I? Because the only thing I'd really, really, really like to advertise on here is the fact that balls to cancer are absolutely amazing.
You've missed loads of comments.
I have missed loads of comments. That's because I was telling a story about me chicken and me phone.
Remind you about
Huh? It was really nice though, so I'm over the moon. So I've missed loads of comments then, haven't I?
Yeah, so Teresa was on about our Percy pigs.
What about them?
Well, Percy pigs, Mark and Sue wanted to stop them, not politically correct.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Heidi, a drumstick gave me a great big crack.
Andy said she's lying, it was the Salvation Army. She opened the door and then they ran off.
When was that? With flowers. No. Oh, my beautiful Katie Hughes is tuning in tonight. You're a newbie, ain't you, Katie? Are you a newbie to our Ask Auntie Dee? God bless you. Yeah, so do you know, Leslie, I don't think they'll let me have it repaired, to be fair, because they've been trying to get me to have a new phone for, well, probably since the day I got it, to be fair. Yeah. And I just hung on to it because it's one of them. It had like some videos of me dad on it and I was obsessed. What are you rolling your eyes for?
Where did they go to though, Dee?
I don't know about clouds and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've heard about all these clouds, but I don't trust clouds. So obviously I didn't want to get rid of my phone because I thought I'd end up losing all my videos of me dads and the pictures of me. Well, I wouldn't mind them because I see them every day. No, I'm only joking. So, yeah, so I don't trust stuff. But obviously, I ended up having to get a new phone. Yeah, here it is. Look, it's fucking massive.
Oh, Sue says, did you want to mention Leah?
Did she know? I'll get round to that in a minute. No, I'm only joking. Yes, Katie Hughes is a Ask Auntie Dee virgin. That's the only virgin Katie uses because I've known her quite a while and I'm telling you now. Just don't believe anything Katie Hughes says. No, only joking. She's one of the good ones. Oh, Mr. Conway's saying, yeah, you can advertise. It's Facebook. They are getting paid anyway. We ain't censored yet. Love Ritesha O2. Oh my God. Guys, have you ever clicked onto something and done one of them, you know, them online chats with the gurus? No. Have you never had to do it? Well, I do it all the time because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So I went onto this support page yesterday. Yeah. Clicked to chat with a guru for a mobile phone company. And I get a message saying, good evening. So I answered back, good evening. And then he's got, my name is Ritesh. How can I help you today? So I'm like, hello, Ritesh. Do you know he never answered me? And I started having to say, hello, is there anyone there? Anyone there? Hello? And he's like, he cut me off.
Oh, well, I'd cut you off if I could.
So I've got a feeling that poor Ritesh probably thought, oh, this is going to be a long one as well. So
probably Googled you.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably Googled me and thought, stuff this for a laugh. I ain't chatting, I ain't listening to her problems. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
The beautiful Leslie Ann's in. Hello, Leslie Ann. I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. And our Tony Fisher has just joined. And Teresa is saying, hello, Tony. Yes, Dee's making a short story very, very long.
Yes. Stevie Whitfield wants to know if we're doing a show Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
I don't know about the Christmas. Is it a Thursday?
Yeah, Christmas Eve is a Thursday.
Are you serious? That means New Year's Eve's a Thursday?
Yeah, that's what he's asked about.
Can't say. I don't know. What
TBC.
TBC. Stevie, TBC. What's that mean?
Are you serious? To be confirmed.
To be confirmed.
Oh, my Lord.
To be confirmed. And we've got a Rex Rutland on, and he would like to say, can everyone please buy a ticket for the Caversham United charity raffle if anyone gets a chance? We'll see if we can post a link on the page, Rex. Thank you. And obviously, proceeds of the raffle will be donated to Balls to Cancer.
Kimberly.
Yeah. That's the beautiful Kimberly. Kimberly Cowell finally got her mask. She'd only been waiting for it since July. So we went on a delivery, didn't we? We went on a delivery last week because obviously the memory's fading a little bit. And every time I see Kimberly's name, I feel, oh my God. You know, I start thinking, oh God, I haven't brought her a mask yet. Because I'm just not even venturing out into post offices, to be fair.
Teresa said New Year's Eve, yeah, we won't be allowed out. TBC, Teresa, TBC.
TBC, Teresa, TBC. We won't be allowed out. It's going to be a different one, isn't it? So, yeah, I might be helping Santa empty his sack on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve might be out of the question. I might be helping Santa empty his balls to cancer sack because I've heard they're bigger. I've heard balls to cancer have got bigger sacks than Santa's. And talking of Santa's sack and Christmas trees and everything, have you? Well, you wouldn't have because I'm just about to tell you, but you might have. Everybody, please visit ballstocancer.com, yeah, and have a look in their shop. They do a set of 4 ornaments for the Christmas tree, and they're in beautiful colours, and they're shaped like saggy balls.
You'd be used to that.
I ain't used to saggy balls, if you don't mind. I don't like these. These two are talking behind my back now. Yes, so what about that then? I feel like I've been abandoned because my daughter's just come down the stairs and Madge has just disappeared out the room, and I know them. I know them pair are so dodgy. I can hear. I think something's happened with the dinner, to be honest with you. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but I'll find out in a moment. What's crack-a-lacking?
Crack-a-lacking. Oh no, we don't want to hear you in unison. Teresa, my virgin ears.
Your virgin ears.
Come along now, Teresa.
Yeah, so I was going to say, there's nothing virgin about your ears. But listen, obviously, you know, every week now, we drop clues as to who our special guest is going to be on Ask Auntie Dee. And oh my goodness, our winner spinner could actually blow up tonight, can't it?
No, it's on my phone.
Madge is hoping not because it's on her phone. The amount of people that guessed correctly that tonight's very special guest is the amazing, fantastic, the latest ambassador to Balls to Cancer. So can we give a good Ask Auntie Dee welcome to the fantastic Cheryl Baker?
Woo!
I'm just awful. I can't understand why you're not up the top. Bear with me one moment, Cheryl. Oh, there you are. Oh, hello, Cheryl, and thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome, Auntie Dee.
Oh, bless you. The latest ambassador to this fantastic charity.
I know, and I'm very, very happy to be an ambassador. Very happy.
Oh, well, I'll tell you something, nearly every single one of the Balls to Cancer supporters is over the moon as well. Now, Cheryl, are you showing off a few discs behind you?
You know what? I've only today managed to go on fibre with BT. My Wi-Fi has been so terrible, and now that I've got it and I can come into, this is my dining room, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to show off some of my discs.
I don't blame you. Talking of showing off things, obviously, you know, everybody, you're an absolute legend for obviously being part of like Books Fizz. And 1981 was it that you won the Eurovision Song Contest?
Yes, which if you calculate is 40 years next year.
No way. I swear to God, honest to God, you still look just absolutely fantastic. I was just going to ask, you'll have to give our Madge some tips.
I was only born the year she won.
No way. You were born in 1981?
Well, 80.
1980, so you weren't born in 1981 at all.
Near that.
So obviously, you know, I mean, that was just completely epic because we don't win the Eurovision Song Contest very often now, do we?
Well, nobody does really, apart from Ireland. Ireland had a string of wins, didn't they? But
the Irish, Johnny Logan, God bless him. Every year Johnny Logan sat at his piano, we knew we were up to it.
But Portugal won in the last few years, and they've never won it before. So, you know, we think that there's some kind of vendetta against us, but we have won 5 times.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the same as we all sit there. I sit there every year and I'm like, I'm not watching it now because it's gone so political. And then I just sit there and spend like about 5 hours watching it anyway. What can I say? Can I just ask you, obviously, you know, music is what you're mainly known for. And I'm presuming, you know, it's kind of like, how did you get into it? Had you always been wanted to sing, or how was the group formed?
Yeah, no, I always wanted to be a singer, but I expected to be in a group because I wanted to be a part of a group. I never wanted to be a solo singer. And I expected to be in a group that sang in the pub at the end of the road, you know. And I auditioned to be in my first band in 1975. I was very, very young. And I passed the audition, and in no time at all, we were asked to do a song for Europe. And we didn't win that, but then we did it again in 1978, and this time we won. So I represented the UK twice in the Eurovision song. And I left Coco, they were called. I left Coco in 1980, and I went to work in the recording studio where we used to do all of our recording. And a woman came in who knew me and said, why aren't you working with Coco? I said, I've left. And she said, oh, well, I'm putting a band together, Bucks Fizz, do you want to be in it? So it was purely luck and fantastic timing.
And obviously, you know, it's kind of like you're still really, really going strong today, aren't you? You're still dabble.
Apart from this year, we were actually on tour. It was called the Up Close and Personal Tour. And we did 3 of the gigs, the tour gigs. And then lockdown happened, you know, with the good old coronavirus. And that was it. We lost all the gigs. Every single gig since then has been cancelled. Actually, we did do one, and we recorded it. We filmed it, so we've got a DVD of that, thankfully. But next year, all those postponed gigs will hopefully happen next year. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So obviously, you know, because it's kind of like, and what I love is that kind of like the support is still so amazing. And it's like, you know, obviously I'm a mother at the moment. Well, I'm not a mother just at the moment. I am mother. Not just today.
Yeah, today. Tomorrow, I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow might not be, you know, one of them ones. And like I've said it before, and I can't fathom like some of the noises that come out of like my teenage son's bedroom, music-wise. I'm on about music-wise, and I think that's what, you know, the people out there still support massively. You know, what you classify the bands that we loved back in the day, and you know, it's the longevity that you've had is just amazing, and that it does make it all worthwhile, I suppose.
Yes, it really does. The 80s kind of were forgotten in the 90s, right? You couldn't get arrested in the 90s if you were an 80s act. But come the year 2000, they started to realise that actually 80s music had something about it. It was always it made you smile, made you want to dance, and so it came back with a vengeance. And ever since the year 2000, and I know that because at the time I was working as a journalist, and I had to interview the artists that were on the very first 80s rewind type of gig. It was called Here and Now. So I interviewed Kim Wilde and Paul Young and Belinda Carlisle, all these. And then I thought, hang on a minute, I'm an 80s artist. So I got the band together again, and we haven't stopped since then. And the 80s is still all the 80s weekends and the festivals and that, you know. There's always crowds of people that
that's what I'm saying. It's like it never ever lacks any support, and that's what I think is brilliant. And it's hard. And can we talk to you then, obviously, because from sort of I also know you from the amazing Record Breakers with Roy Castle, God bless his soul. You did that. Was it for was that nearly 10 years?
No, I did 11 series. 8 of them with Roy before he passed away. 3 continued with Chris Akabusi, the nutty Chris Akabusi. It was a joy working on that programme. And for the majority of it, I wasn't in Bucks Fizz. I left Bucks Fizz in 1993. So, because I was pregnant. And I thought, I can't be on the road and have, I had twins. I can't be on the road and have, you know, twins being looked after by someone else or my husband or whatever. But so I just did Record Breakers. That was my proper job for 10 years, 11 series. And Roy was fantastic to work with. He taught me so much. He was a genius.
I mean, they absolutely, like, mine looked at me like I was crazy because you can't beat the Record Breakers theme tune. But especially like when I don't sing it, I pretend I'm playing the trumpet. And that's why I was just walking around all day yesterday, pretending to play this trumpet. But I'm not a patch on Roy Castle. What's one of the most weirdest, strangest records that you saw being broken?
Oh, cowpat throwing.
Cowpat throwing.
Yeah. But the funniest thing about that was that this bloke, it was in America, and he was doing the cowpat throwing world record breaking thing, and Roy was he was presenting that part of the show. I wasn't with him. I was doing the cherry pip spitting world breaking, record breaking. And the bloke, when he heard that I was at the cherry pip spitting thing, he said to Roy, "Wow, people do the weirdest things."
He's got a cowpat in his hand, ready to launch it across the field. I mean, I feel like, because our claim to fame is, my Uncle Jerry, God rest his soul, he was in the world record books, you know. The Guinness World Record book. Yes, I think it was 1979, and he held the record for the amount of bricks carried in, what are them things called?
Pod.
Is it in a pod? Yeah, so that's our kind of record breaking claim to fame. That's our only claim to fame, Cheryl. But it's kind of like, it is funny because you can actually, you see it all the time. You can break a world record at anything, can't you?
Yeah, you can. I mean, there was when we were doing Record Breakers, you would have a school that would collect 2p pieces and do the longest line of 2p pieces. You could, get one about catching pancakes, eating beans with a cocktail stick. There's so many, and then there's the extraordinary ones, like the people that sail further than anyone else or climb amazing mountains and whatever. So it was a great series to do because you went from the sublime to the ridiculous in the same program.
Do you know, I think what we might do, we might have a word with like our listeners and stuff. I reckon we should try at one stage to break a world record for balls to cancer.
I've got a great one for you.
Oh God, Madge's got a good one. What?
For all of 2021.
Go away. She wants me to give up something, and I'm not giving it up. I'm not giving it up. I'll be a nervous wreck. So Cheryl, then obviously, a lot of people, like the most recent thing we probably saw you on, we'd say would be Dancing on Ice.
Don't remind me.
I mean, it's kind of like when they approach you, were you kind of like, yes?
Well, I had to audition, and I went along to, I think it was Queen's. What's the place in London that was all made of glass? Not Crystal Palace, Alexandra Palace. Alexandra Palace. They've got an ice rink there, so I went along. I did ice skate when I was very young. And they used to give you these support things that you clip to your legs so that to protect your ankles wouldn't move. And I had no fear when I was young, and I'd skate around and I loved it. So I'm remembering this now as a certain aged woman, thinking I'm going to enjoy myself. And I got on the ice with one of the trainers, and he held me the whole way, and he was telling me what to do, and I did it, and I thought, this is great, I'm really enjoying this, it's fun. So they said, yeah, we'll have you in the programme. And then I had to start training on my own, like with the trainer watching me and telling me what to do, but me standing on my own. And I was filled with fear. I fell over, I injured myself, and that was it then. I mean, I wouldn't step on the ice unless someone was there holding my hand. And I hated it. I loved everything about dancing on ice, especially my partner, Dan Whiston. I adored Dan. But everything about it I loved except the skating.
See, and it's kind of like really funny that you were saying that, because I went to Coventry Ice Rink the once. It was for a charity, and it's like you say, you have, for some unknown reason, you have flashbacks to when you were like a young person. Now, we used to go every Saturday at Silver Blades in Birmingham and bombing around, and I brought my son with me, and he'd never been on ice in his life. So obviously we had these boots on, and next thing you know, Gerard just took off, and I'm like, oh my God, someone's got to stop him. He's never been on ice before. So me being super mom, takes off, and all I did was ended up in the barrier. I just ended up in the barrier at the other side of the ice rink. Yeah, and I thought, no, Dee, definitely don't ever do that again, I'm telling you. Mark Richard has asked, he says, have you still got your skirts, your famous skirts?
That went decades ago. I sold it for charity, and you'd be amazed. I've had others made, and they frame them, you know, and they put a nice sign to say it's my skirt, but it's not the skirt. But they go for thousands and thousands of pounds. So no, wow. I sold it years and years ago. So no, we still do skirt when we're on stage. We still rip our skirts off, but it's not the same skirt. It's whatever outfit we're wearing. We just buy a size larger, cut it, stick the Velcro on so that it folds over, and then you've got a rip-off skirt. It's very easy.
We might try that one, Mad. And we've got Andrew ripping off skirts. I'm telling you, we've got Andrew McBride has said, can you ask Cheryl to tell us the story of your plane jump?
My plane jump. Oh, okay. I was in a series that was called, or a program called Drop the Celebrity, and we all had to go up in a huge RAF. I think it was a Hurricane or something. One of the great big planes where the complete back opens, and we went up, and it was a quiz thing, and we all had to answer questions, but it was about our personalities and our lives. It wasn't like, what do you know and who do you know? It was, tell us about yourself. And then the general public had to vote who they wanted to keep on the plane. And it whittled down to just me and Linda Lusardi were the last two. And then I won. And they all had to jump out of the plane, right? Each one had to, as they were voted off, they had to jump out of the plane, and I was the winner. So I didn't have to jump out of the plane. But they offered me another £5,000 for my chosen charity. And it would have been curlish of me, or whatever the word is, churlish. It would have been awful if I had said. So I did it. I jumped out of the plane. I panicked as I came into land. And instead of landing on my bum, which I was supposed to do, and skid along, I put my feet down and started to try to run. My foot bent backwards under me, and I broke my ankle.
Oh my, but all for an amazing cause.
Yeah, my fault though. Yeah.
I was going to say, is there a bit of a daredevil hidden in there somewhere then?
I've done a lot of crazy things. I did a lot of crazy things on Record Breakers. And I do like a challenge, but I have, you know that program with the big red ball, it's all in water and you jump on the ball and then you. I did that, but I remember thinking when I was out there thinking, what am I doing?
It's so on, because you can tell the second they take off, I know exactly what you're on about. They take off, and you know the second that they hit that first ball, no. I mean, we've watched it, and it's kind of like how they haven't had broken legs or arms or necks. No, it's not Ninja Warrior. It's not Ninja Warrior. It's the other one.
Outdoor.
It is outside.
Total wipeout.
Total wipeout. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, you're way braver. You really are. Honestly, I'm going back up now.
I'm stupid.
Well, you know, it's called. I suppose it's called like living your life, Cheryl. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like live your life. I mean, I definitely know. I'm definitely not jumping out of a plane or nothing like that. But we've got Sid Shorthouse in, who said that he saw you live with the Fizz at a 48-hour party in Southport last year. It was a great and a superb back catalogue. See, you're still even, smashing the 48-hour gigs.
Yeah. We went on 48 hours.
Oh, so
he would have been doing the 48 hours. I mean, those weekends are so much fun, and everybody dresses up in different outfits. There's always, when you look into the audience, there's always people dressed as Bucks Fizz, like usually 4 people dressed as in the original sort of outfits. But there's 80s music for the whole weekend. Everyone stays there. Everyone gets lashed, and has a great time. So, including us, we love those gigs.
Well, what can I say now? Talking about getting lashed, seeing as you brought it up, you may have heard, Balls to Cancer have an absolutely fantastic yearly annual Christmas ball. But unfortunately, this one had to be cancelled due to COVID. We hung on in there and it's absolutely amazing. So we were wondering if we got in touch. November, I know it seems like such a long time away, but possibly maybe would Cheryl Baker grace us with her presence at the 10th anniversary Christmas ball in Wolverhampton, Cheryl?
Yeah, of course. If I'm free, absolutely. If I'm free, I definitely will. Definitely will.
Oh, bless you. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Oh, hang on a minute.
What's our favourite carb?
Oh.
And what was our favourite thing to make on eggs and bacon?
Oh, God, I forgot about that, yeah. What was your favourite thing to make on eggs and bacon?
Well, there was one programme where we asked the kids to make us things, and we had the whole table was full of sweet and savoury, and I had to try everything no matter what, because I said you never know, it might work. And this rogue, he put tuna in with chocolate spread, and I had to try it. So it wasn't my favourite, but it was something that I'll never forget.
I'll tell you, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's kind of like, you do wonder, do they actually know what they're doing? It's kind of like you're just being horrible because you're a horrible little boy. Or again, you have actually just done absolute loads. And we kind of ask everyone who comes on. We've got we're on about like the north-south divide, with us being in the Midlands. Do you have a favourite carb?
A favourite what?
Carb.
Carb? What,
carb?
Like
COD?
COD? Cod?
We've had some right laughs here, because in Birmingham in the West Midlands we call them a carb, but apparently there's different names for them no matter where you come from. A sandwich, Cheryl, a bap, a balm, whatever they're called.
A roll.
A roll! Oh, you're a roll!
I like anything that's got seeds in it. I love seedy bread. I love nuts and seeds. That's my favourite. Soft rolls don't do anything for me. Plain white bread does nothing for me, but I love proper seedy bread.
There you go. That's the answer for our beautiful Christina, who is our cob lady. Well, Cheryl, thank you so much for sparing the time to come along and have a little chat tonight. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for supporting this amazing charity, because they are absolutely fantastic. And stay safe. Oh, bless you, and stay safe, and can't wait, fingers crossed, we might even get a coach full of us Balls to Cancer when you can start touring again. Oh, bless you. You take care, Cheryl. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye, my darling. Bye. Oh, bless. It's a roll.
A roll. See, I call it a bap.
So you're a BAP, ain't you?
Yeah, because it says BAP on the packet, even the ones you buy.
Yeah, it says BAP on the packet. That don't mean it's a BAP.
But they're a BAP. A roll to me is like a long baguette roll.
That's
a baguette.
That's not a baguette. That's a whatchamacallit. Ciabatta. That's a ciabatta. But everyone, I will put down. See, I keep seeing D. Kelly's making comments here, and I'm like, well, how can I have commented? Because you've got me tablet. I've been hacked.
And your phone.
And my phone. No, my phone.
No,
oh, right. I was
just
just about to say I've been hacked. See, Nigel Dickens is showing off now. He's gone with his French stick.
But that's a long one.
Nigel, you mean baguettes?
See, a baguette to me is like.
So you're going to start huh?
Like.
A baguette is a foot long.
Like that size.
That's a sub.
That's just normal.
A French stick's the same as a baguette.
See, I call a French stick the long one you get at the weekend.
It's a baguette.
See, I wouldn't call that a baguette.
You call it a French stick.
Yeah.
Talking of like what you call things, did anyone see this week what Nigella called a microwave?
Oh God, no, it's not her. It was probably some seedy name.
Did anyone see Nigella cooking today? Yeah. No, yes, Auntie Dee, it's a baguette. It's a baguette. Nigella apparently doesn't use the microwave like us menial people. She uses a microwave or something like that. I've probably pronounced it completely. Have a Google. No, we are. Heidi's put it down. She uses a microwave. A microwave. Yes, a microwave. That's what she said.
Yeah. Too, so yeah, of course it's a microwave.
What's her being in
She goes to a restaurant and eat, can't she?
Maggie's on one. She said, well, yeah, Nigella's tier 2, so of course she'd call it a microwave. And I'm like, well, what's that got to do with her?
She can eat in a restaurant. She doesn't need a microwave.
Yeah, no, Maggie's just bitter because obviously, Nigella and all them lot can just go out and eat in a restaurant. And we have, it's us, isn't it? We're the ones that have to use our microwaves. Oh, Joe. So wasn't Cheryl lovely? I think showing off a little bit with all them records.
I mean, if I had all those gold discs, I'd show off too.
All I've got behind me are a pair of balls.
Pair of balls around your head.
Yeah, all I've got hanging on my head is a pair of balls.
Talking about pair of balls hanging.
Oh no. What was it?
You can buy them on a bit of merch for your Christmas tree. The hanging balls.
See how this one is she's trying to get all like down and trade merch. She's a salesperson apparently. So talking about balls on your head, you can actually purchase some beautiful balls, merch, as Maz calls it, merch, from the Balls to Cancer, ballstocancer.com. There you go.
Heidi says she thinks Nigella was big.
She probably was. She looks like she always is, isn't she? I'm not going to say the word because I'm not allowed to swear.
No, don't.
I know it was Heidi.
No.
Oh.
Heidi.
Heidi. Hi. One of the two. No, I'm only joking. Oh God, I'll be whatchamacallit. Elaine, loved listening. Everyone loves listening to me. What can I say? I'm only joking.
Oh, you get the Balls to Cancer baubles and make them into earrings.
Oh, do a Bet Lynch, innit? A Bet Lynch or a Pat Butcher. Which one do you reckon I am?
Pat Butcher.
So I see myself more as a foxy Bet Lynch, but you reckon I'm a Pat Butcher?
Can't see in a leopard skin.
You can't see me in
little Minnie and your high shoes toggling down the cobble.
What are you on about? You can't see me in my leopard print. You want to see me bust me moves in my leopard print, me wedges, because I can't wear heels because I've got dodgy ankles, so I go for the wedges. So I'm a wedge kind of gal. Do you know what I mean?
Janice, you're not right. Janice says.
Well, we know Janice is a right.
Janice says the balls baubles.
Yeah.
They'll go with the willy that she puts on the top of her.
Janice is definitely not
to
right.
see a picture of your Christmas tree.
Andy Conway reckons I'm more of a Joan Ferguson.
Who's that?
Madge said, who's that? Joan Ferguson is from Wentworth, Prisoner Cell Block 8.
I don't watch that.
Not yet. I've managed to escape so far. What can I say?
Trees are not that Lynchy was horrible.
See, and that again brings us on to what we were talking about last week. And you know, when you meet some people, I mean, everyone, you know, people. Well, when I bump into people, some of them come up to me. Some of them, I don't know, they must be scared. I don't know why anyone would be scared of me. I'm a pussycat.
You're aggressive.
I'm aggressive. I was called aggressive. Have I been on since that? I haven't.
No, you haven't. That was last Friday.
Was it last Friday?
Yeah, last Friday you were called aggressive.
Anyway, guys, me and Madge were do-gooding, as we always do. Well, not as we, that's even worse, isn't it?
We were doing our bit.
We were doing our...
Say that either.
Me and Madge were doing our do-gooding bit. And you know, this woman that I happened to encounter, shall we say, called me aggressive twice.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why? They need to know why.
No, they don't need to know. All they need to know is that, you know, can you believe that somebody would ever call me aggressive? And talking about bumping into people, because this is like contrasting, this is now. Because also the other night, me and Madge were strolling around Tesco's in Walsall, and we bumped into the absolutely fantastic Leah, who is it the community champion? Is that what they're called? Right. Yeah. She is the community champion from Tesco's in Walsall, who, even though me and Madge were masked up and hooded up, we were ready to like raid the shop. we went in, and you know, and it actually meant the world to us, because she actually came up to us and said, "Oh, can I just thank you guys at Balls to Cancer?" Because obviously Mark and Sue again and the charity, they had a bit of a plea from a mum who was really, really poorly and was dying with cancer. And she wanted to get her son some Xbox games. And obviously Balls to Cancer do what Balls to Cancer do best. They make people's dreams come true. So big applause to Balls to Cancer, and a massive applause as well to Leah, the community champion at Tesco's in Walsall. And you haven't heard the last from me either, Leah.
Is that a threat now, or
no? Oh my God, that sounded like an aggressive threat, didn't it? Well, it wasn't an aggressive threat, but I mean, yeah, it's a promise, because I honestly think, you know, we can work wonders, because she's doing wonders in the community, and so are Balls to Cancer. Nigel, when you're saying I'm clearing you up, do you mean cheering? There's a fine line between clearing you up, Nigel, and cheering you up. So, God bless you. Can we all send a little bit of Balls to Cancer love to Nigel, because he's been through last week, I'm presuming, you know, with Paul, God bless him. And it was a sad day. You know, it's like, it is, it's just horrible, and it's really horrible. So, Madge, you're going to give me the winner spinner?
Oh, there we call her.
While I'm waiting for Madge to gracefully pass me over this week's winner spinner, shuffle the names, Madge. Please note, you can all donate £3 to Balls to Cancer. All you have to do is text the word balls to 70085. I repeat, do it now. Text balls to 70085, and that will donate £3 to Balls to Cancer. Did you what?
Other side.
I don't know. And again, if we can say a massive thank you to tonight's show sponsor, who is Bobby Dazzler Attire. Let me just change my banner. Hang on a minute, guys.
See if I turned it up.
And Madge will check.
What is the winner spinner for tonight?
Well, what we're going to do tonight, I reckon, is... It's bloody freezing out there.
It is. I tell you, I know what they need.
They need a willy whacker.
They do. You
were whacking your willy, weren't you, Madge? Were you whacking your willy? Madge was whacking her willy on her car windscreen, and it's the only thing that works
really.
with clearing the eyes. So I reckon because it's gone so blooming cold,
Yeah, definitely.
what we'll do, we'll give away another willy whacker.
Yeah.
But please don't take my word for it and whack your willy
Don't
with
whack
it.
no willy with it.
It's a nice scraper for clearing your car. So look at that. What an absolute corker of a winner's wheel this week. Madge is going to be busy at the end of the month with our end of the month draw.
Can't find your willy in this goal.
You can't find your willy in this goal, can you? Can't find mine in. I'm only joking. He's getting very like jovial, isn't he? So you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Tap to spin. Are you having a laugh? Oh, Stevie Whitfield, who never wins anything, never wins anything at all, has won the Balls to Cancer bonus ball chocolate hamper.
Yeah.
And a willy whacker.
Well done.
Well done, Stevie Whitfield. Oh my God, what can I say? You look in, Stevie. You look in. So listen, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you to the amazing Cheryl Baker, and especially for agreeing to be an ambassador for this fantastic charity. Thank you to each and every single one of you for joining us. Thank you to Madge for PAing. And above all, thank you to me. Yes, me, Auntie Dee.
You can't thank yourself.
For sitting here, chatting gibberish.
As usual.
As usual. And maybe one day, guys, you will get a complete story out of me. Because, what's happening on the telly? I'm only joking. Listen, I love you all loads. Take care. Until next week.
See you next week, Christmas
Bye.
Eve.
It's not Christmas Eve, next week.
Oh, no, it's not. My bad. Bye.
She's mad. You've got Jeannie, man. She's turning into me. Listen, good night, everyone. Catch you all on the flip side. Love you loads. I haven't ended yet.